Alright guys, Eric here, you're watching the Smoky Mountain family. Visiting the Smoky Mountains means that you have a ton of options when it comes to things to do. You can take in all the beautiful views in the national park. There's tons of attractions and rides and putt-putt golf and stores and shopping and the island and Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. There's never a shortage of things to do. In this video, we're going to focus on a few of those options. If you're new to the channel, we're in the middle of our suggestion week for the month of July, which means that we're taking suggestions from viewers like you and creating content about those suggestions. So if there's anything you'd like to see featured, make sure to leave it in the comments of this video or any video that you watch of ours. However, in this video, we're going to be focusing on the top 5 sweet treats that you can find in the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge areas. Keep in mind, this is by no means a comprehensive list, just a few of our favorites based on our experience. Without further ado, let's get started. Up first is the Apple Valley Creamery. The Creamery can be found at 230 Apple Valley Road in Sevierville, Tennessee. Before you even step inside, you're already greeted with a treat. The picturesque Apple Valley campus features a couple restaurants, a store, a winery, and obviously the Creamery. To enter the Creamery, you walk through rows and rows of apple trees. We had previously visited the Farmhouse restaurant a couple months back, but this was our first trip to the Creamery. Even so, the decor here and the atmosphere made us feel like we were right at home. As with most places of business in the Smokies, you can almost always count on a crowd, especially during peak season. The Creamery has been serving their 60 flavors of homemade ice cream and scratch-made baked goods since 1991. So no matter how you like to treat yourself, the Creamery is sure to have something for you. And it's for these reasons that the Apple Valley Creamery made our list of top 5 sweet treats. Much like our first entry on the list, Scoop's Homemade Ice Cream Parlor also makes their own ice cream. And be aware, there are some ice cream shops in the area that say they have homemade ice cream, but don't actually have homemade ice cream. Scoop's can be found at 3060 Teaster Lane in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It can be kind of hard to spot, so if you see the Marshalls and the Food City on Teaster, then you've found Scoop's. Don't let their shopping center location fool you. This is not your run-of-the-mill ice cream shop. In our opinion, Scoop's has arguably the best tasting ice cream in the area. And this off-the-beaten-path location has its advantages. You'll rarely have a long wait for some of the best ice cream in Pigeon Forge. JC got the Reese's, Keegan got the chocolate chip cookie dough, and Brittany got the butter pecan. And oh, by the way, those waffle cones are also made in-house. And it's for all these reasons that Scoop's got a spot on the list. This third selection may come as a surprise, but that would only be the case if you haven't had the ooey gooey cake at Paula Dean's Family Restaurant. Paula's can be found at the Island in Pigeon Forge. Upon entering the restaurant, you come through the store first, then come up the escalator, and you're greeted by Paula Dean herself. Kinda. The dining area is beautiful, and if this was a list about views from a restaurant, Paula's would take number 1. As you probably already know, this restaurant is a tourist favorite, but while you wait for the text, you can walk around the island and kill time. This is Brittany's number 1, but I'm also going to give a nod to this banana pudding too, because it's amazing as well. The only downside to the ooey gooey cake is after you get finished eating the family style serving meal, there's hardly any room left for the cake. Good news is, it is the only thing at the restaurant that you can take home. And if you want to give it a try making it yourself, they have the box downstairs for purchase. At Traffic Light 8 in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, you'll find the next selection on our list, which is the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar. More specifically, they are located at 812 Parkway in Gatlinburg. Our first experience at Crazy Mason was actually in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it was love at first bite. So when we noticed a location was going to open in Gatlinburg, we were all over this. The Mason has a seemingly endless array of shakes to choose from. But it's important to note that coming in at right around $15, this is well more than a shake. For your purchase, you get a dessert on top of the shake, the actual milkshake, and the souvenir glass to take home with you. As big fans of their creations, we were delighted when they invited us to come and have the girls make their own milkshakes. It was a very cool experience. Just about any time of year, they have different types of creations to fit the season. For instance, they recently just brought out slushies in the Mason jars as well. Meet Will. He's the owner-operator of this Crazy Mason location, so when you stop in, make sure you say hi. With their location and tasting creations, you can almost be certain that there will be a line. But I'll tell you, it is worth your time and your money to stop in and get a shake at the Crazy Mason. Just around the corner from the Old Mill in Patriot Park, you'll find our next entry, the Funnel Cake Factory. This low-key Pigeon Forge dessert spot can be found at 3357 North Parkway, where you can watch the establishment's namesake be created right in front of you. But there's a lot to choose from here. They proudly serve Mayfield ice cream, they have popcorn, pork rinds, but don't sleep on their hot fudge cake, which is why we brought you here today. It was bar none our favorite that we ordered. You can never go wrong with the Mayfield cookies and cream ice cream, and here is the red velvet funnel cake, which was also delicious. Although there is limited seating, if you can get these window seats and watch the traffic go by on the parkway, that's where it's at. The Funnel Cake Factory has been serving up their famous funnel cakes for 2 decades. And according to many, this is the only place to get a funnel cake in the area. So next time you're in town, if you do have a sweet tooth, make sure to check out the Funnel Cake Factory. Okay, so we realized that this is number 6, but we had to throw it in. The Buzz Bowl can be found at 3239 Parkway in Pigeon Forge. If you're someone that has a sweet tooth and also enjoys an alcoholic beverage, the Buzz Bowl is the place to go. This shop is spacious, with plenty of room to come in from the heat on a hot summer's day. And for the few times that we've visited Buzz Bowl, their nitrogen-infused creations have always been a hit. Part of the experience here is watching your creations being made. It's a really cool effect when they hit the switch on the nitrogen. As you can see, they have a full lineup of alcoholic beverages to choose from and plenty of creations aside from the shakes we're about to show you. Also, if you're not so much on alcohol, you can get any of their creations without alcohol included. Different sizes will come with different amounts of alcohol. For instance, if you get the small, typically there's 1 shot included, and with the large there's 2. If you're vegan, lactose, or gluten intolerant, the Buzz will have you covered as well. They can provide you a list of menu options to accommodate each. Brittany came in with the small honey bourbon pecan, which looks really good, and was. And I always get down with the tiger stripe, which has a chocolate peanut butter, Reese's cup, that kind of stuff included. And it was really good as well. I think at first look, you may think that the alcohol ice cream mix wouldn't be a good fit, but it absolutely is. The staff at Buzz Bowl do a great job in making it work. The Buzz Bowl might not be the right fit for everyone, but we do know that some of you guys do enjoy an alcoholic beverage. So if you have a sweet tooth and you enjoy some alcohol, try the Buzz Bowl next time you're in town. And that's going to do it for this video. Obviously, there's a lot of other places, Cruz Dairy Farm, Mad Dog Creamery, and the list goes on and on. These are just a few that we have enjoyed the most since we've been doing the channel. Feel free to chime in the comments with any experiences that you had at any of the places that we've listed in this video, or any of the other many places in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and Sevierville that you've tried. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
If you made it this far, like if you liked it, comment if you're a fan, subscribe if you're feeling it. If not, that's okay too.
Wow.